right, so here he is out of the blue corner, the #1 heavyweight contender fighting for the title here tonight. Daniel Cormier has 8 championship belts at home. Do you remember, though, the nerves for your first UFC title fight?
It's the most...
Ready. Ready. Good.
Round 1. The last Emperor, Fedor Emelianenko. I get a little bit anxious when this man fights. A lot of us never thought this day would come. Fedor Emelianenko in the UFC, and he talked a lot about wrestling this week. Certainly he believes if this was a kickboxing match contested on the feet, he could win it and would, but he wants to get his wrestling game going. And when it comes to that Emelianenko top pressure, not a man you want to be fighting off of your back against. Timely defense there, huge block for him. All right, nice takedown there by the more well-rounded fighter, and not much resistance from the boxer on that attempt, DC.
Well, the level change was so strong. He went from upright to down in his wrestling stance so quick that it was hard for the boxer to respond. It was perfect. The timing was as good as it's going to be inside the octagon.
Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. Under 3 minutes here to go in the round. Box fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage. Nice transition.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hook. Oh, nice headlock.
Well, it looks like that Darce is tight.
That Darce choke is very tight. What he has to do now is slide that arm up under the neck, lock it in the crevice, make a figure 4, and then try to finish this fight.
Emelianenko's right back to the full mount. Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. Nice positional control here. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way, or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage. Oh, now he's attacking his arm triangle. It's tight.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control wrist. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
Here we are, early round 2.
That left hook was crazy. That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Well, if you are a young striker, you could do a lot worse than watching this guy work on the feet, perhaps trying to set up another hook here.
Yes, he is. He's definitely trying to set up another hook. You could tell by his eyes. He's taking peeks. He's sneaking looks at where he needs his opponent to be in order to land that shot.
All right, he's been very clean with his hooks on the feet here tonight, and it's the way he set it up that has really impressed you.
Yeah, it's very impressive to see him pop the jab, pop the right hand, just touch, 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 and then boom! Wow, both of them are landing massive shots.
We'll see if he tries to change levels here. Trips his opponent with the ankle pick.
An ankle pick takedown. We're so used to seeing single, double, high crotches. When an ankle pick is hit, you applaud the guy doing the technique.
Oh, good work with the jab there. Well, earlier in the round, he clearly got stunned by his opponent, but he just has not responded well at all.
He hasn't responded well. He hasn't gotten himself back going after getting hurt so bad early in the round.
Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Fedor's in half guard. Lands with the ground and pound. Quick hip movement there, and he does indeed get back to his feet. Nicely done. Just missed with the left there. Well, he's not a one-legged fighter yet, but that calf starting to show some signs of bruising.
If he takes many more, he's not going to be able to move.
Under a minute, now to go in round two. And yet another takedown by Emelianenko.
He's got to start throwing down.
Oh, postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by Emelianenko. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Emelianenko's going for the sub here.
Oh, that's very deep now. He's got the Kimura locked in.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round three of a possible five. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes, and a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Emelianenko.
Another big shot to the head.
Well, he's looking for that left. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Oh, that's a big right hand. Well, he's able to get back up here, but oh, man, is he on wobbly legs. Straight right, he misses. We pass the midpoint here of the fight.
Keep your hands up for me. Come on now. Let's move. Let's recompose. Stay focused. Let's pressure.
Come on, work.
And get the takedown now.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
They're so evenly matched, and they're going tit-for-tat.
Oh, he just his opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Well, that overhand, big weapon for him throughout his career. It's been there all night. Look for him to go back to it here. And there's the single. All right, so Emelianenko's in half guard. And he is back up to his feet. Oh, looking to land the leg kick, but unable to find the target. Latifi's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings. That'll do it!
Oh, my God!
I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Jamal Sweet Dreams Hill, perhaps, has the most accurate nickname on the roster. Certainly, he has left a lot of bodies in his wake over the last several years. Jimmy Crute and Johnny Walker getting knocked out in round 1. And we'll see what Jamal Hill can do here tonight. Certainly, the challenges figure to get stiffer as he vaults into legitimate light heavyweight title contention. But he believes he will have the striking advantage over every light heavyweight on the This fight's going to be over for him.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high with his foot going low. And now he's got to look very bad. Nice leg kick. Oh, man.
Oh, beautiful 1-2 punch. Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round.
I need you to kick now.
Shot is blocked there by Jamal Hill.
Relax, keep those hands up.
Kick to the body now. That one won't land.
Hands high, hands high. Take the ring.
Let's work, guys. Come
Oh,
on.
nice jab by Jamal Sweet Dreams Hill.
He's got great kicks also. He needs to be throwing more kicks in this fight. He hasn't thrown many at all.
.90 seconds to go now. Well, he continues to offer up the kick here, but just misses with that one. Good job by the defense to prevent that shot from getting through. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Misses on the uppercut there.
Put your hands up higher. Come on. Come on, man.
That left hook was nasty.
20 seconds left.
It's work, guys.
Let's go. I guess you be first now.
Round 2 straight ahead.
All right, take a seat, bud. Deep breath. Breathe in through that nose, out through that mouth. All right, here's some water. Listen, your kicks are working
All right, so a huge round for him there. His opponent will need Motrin tomorrow. A lot of head kicks in that previous 5 minutes.
He took way too many head kicks. He was trying to go forward. He was trying to pressure. And when he was doing that, he was carrying his hands low. And his opponent was just wrapping that kick up and over the side of his guard. Credit to his opponent for finding this shot, but really bad on him for not really making the adjustment to stop it.
Round 2 here. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Massive head kick. Well, at some point, you've really just got to start mixing things up a bit more. Get some strikes to the body. At this point, he's really just been a headhunter. Sweet Dreams Hill circling now towards the left. This could be it. Oh, man, another strike gets through. This could be over soon. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. How do you get out of harm's way here,
I mean,
DC?
you got to shove that knee, John.
Making all these shots count. Lands with the ground and pound here. Sweet Dreams Hill gets up. He is back on the feet here. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Oh, how good is that jab by Hill? All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
90 seconds to go in round 2. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Oh, knee strike right to the midsection there.
Nice jab, just like that.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Well, he was knocked down by his opponent earlier in the round, and I'm not sure he's mentally back in this fight.
Well, it's hard to build back from something like that. As you watch, he's trying, but we don't know what type of dialogue is going on within himself right now in regards to him believing or not having much confidence in his approach to this fight.
20 seconds now remain in the round.
It's work, guys. Come on.
Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands.
Down.
That follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
All right, take a seat, man.
What a round it was for him, DC, and of course the seminal moment, that big knockdown that he will try to piggyback on here in this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he builds off of the momentum that he gets from that last round. How does he deal with the success that he had and not push too hard too early trying to find the finish? You have to let it come to you as the knockdown came to you in the previous round.
All right, let's get you a replay from that previous round. It was the big knockdown courtesy of that kick that nearly closed the show for good.
It almost closed the show, but nothing's more discouraging than when you get somebody hurt
fight?
that bad and you don't shut the door. He has to go back to work now knowing that he's got about as tough a guy as he's ever had.
Oh!
You heard him real bad. dig and kick.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take.
Blocked that one.
And has his chin been tested early?
Eliminated, yes, with trying knee to the head.
Lead left by Jamal Sweet Dreams Hill.
When he gets close and he throws, he lands.
Well, he misses with the left punch there. 3 minutes to go.
It's work. You need to work.
And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to adjust.
He has not been able to see them. It's a very tricky punch, especially in the way that he throws it. He throws it at a time when you expect so many different strikes, but it's because he has such a vast knowledge of just finding that strike. Closes the
and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Final 30 seconds of this third round. Under 20 seconds now to go.
Keep going, 10 seconds, keep going.
Need to work.
Hill's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready? You ready? Let's do it.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our fourth round of a possible 5. And a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally.
Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Look at him chopping.
Oh, how good is this? Both men going for the finish.
Left hook, right hand.
Oh,
In a ton of trouble right now.
just misses with that one. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4. Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing, and by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
Let's go. Keep your hands up. Defense shot. Trying to get down.
Swing and a miss by Pereira. Oh, shot to the body connects.
Oh,